Hello and welcome back, HyperLeague fans. We are in round 3 of Season 1. I am Mehmed, your host, and we are having a look at the second game between GeneralHavoc and HellsGeneral. HellsGeneral did take the first game, so this will be match point for him. Let's dive in and see how we do. This time we have HellsGeneral on the Necrons and GeneralHavoc on the Space Marines, playing on Bloody Hell. So immediately we see HellsGeneral sending out his Builder Scarab to chill. Meanwhile, we've already got the Chapel Barracks down for GeneralHavoc and some Scout Marines coming out. We do have another Builder Scarab as well as a couple squads of Necron Warriors queued up and a Summoning Corps as first building for HellsGeneral. Very interesting choice there. Summoning Corps, more of a tech building. The Necrons do not have a basic barracks. All of their units are built from the monolith. So we do have the Builder Scarab going out to grab another point. So this could very well just indicate the lack of experience that HellsGeneral has with the Necrons. As again, they do not need these points. The points are definitely useful and increase your build speed. But okay, so here we do finally see queued up a plasma generator, as that is the core of what the Necrons need. They just need lots of plasma generators down. Let's jump back to GeneralHavoc. We got a couple squads of tackling Marines queued up. We got plenty of scouts out, running out, grabbing points, building LPs. He's doing everything he should at this point. We have that first squad of Necron Warriors out. Now, one thing that should be noted, Necron Warriors are heavy infantry. This means that they are much harder to kill than other races' basic infantry. So even just having these guys out on the battlefield is an advantage for HellsGeneral, but as you can see, they are quite slow, and there are only 3 of them. They do take a fair amount of resources to reinforce. See, we do have the reinforcements going down, but again, we've only got 160 energy for HellsGeneral, so he's having to carefully decide what he's going to be spending that on. He does not have his upgrade research going down from the Summoning Corps yet, but even having this out does allow his Necron units to warp back to base if they need to. So that's the second squad out. We've got more plasma generators being built. HellsGeneral being a bit cautious here, just stationing his units to fight regardless of what side of the map they're on here. More points being grabbed. So again, grabbing these points, the benefit that they give to the Necrons, since Necrons again do not get requisition, each point that they grab and build obelisks on increases their build speed. Which the reason that isn't particularly important is that the more units the Necrons have built, the slower their build speed gets. So if you want to be able to still build stuff at a decent rate late game, you need to be grabbing these points. But again, early game doesn't make that big of a difference. So we do see that first little skirmish there, and GeneralHavoc escaping with his Scout Marine squad. That is certainly good for him. Make sure that he will be able to rebuild that squad and not have to spend the extra resources to build it fresh from scratch. Plenty more units running around. We got the Force Commander about to come out. GeneralHavoc is generally looking better than HellsGeneral at the moment in this match, but from my own experience with the Necrons are very dangerous and tough opponents. So all HellsGeneral really has to do is survive long enough to get his energy production up, which he's certainly doing. His Necron Lord is out now. That will give him a lot of good flexibility in the battlefield. Necron Lord can teleport, and once you build their archives, can start to get a variety of different abilities. Kind of customizable to how you want to play. You can only choose 3, but there are, I believe, 8 options available. So you'll certainly have lots of customization choices in tailoring your Necron Lord the way you want it to be.
Defending objective.
So we do see that first point grabbed by GeneralHavoc. He needs to grab the one back closer to his base to actually start the countdown, but he does have at least the one down now. So we are going to see that Scout Marine squad get completely wiped out now. That is unfortunate for GeneralHavoc. Probably should have pulled him back and rebuilt him. held him in reserve until he could be supported by more troops. So we do still see just standard squads from GeneralHavoc. So he's going to be at a severe disadvantage if he does not reinforce these squads, and indeed that may be a lack of knowledge of the game. He may not realize that he needs to do that. So here we do see a pretty good exchange going on, and GeneralHavoc doing what he needs to here. He got his Force Commander stuck into that squad of Necron Warriors to distract them. In a similar way, we do see that Necron Lord attacking a squad of Marines himself, but HellsGeneral is having to fall back here. That Necron Lord is going to be a danger, but if those Necron Warriors can get completely wiped out, then the Force Commander can come engage the Necron Lord. And looks like we are going to see something similar to that, indeed. So now the Force Commander is going to be able to engage that Necron Lord. HellsGeneral does see the problem here and teleports him out. So GeneralHavoc does take that first major conflict, having cost HellsGeneral a full squad of Necron Warriors. Now this is definitely a reasonable time to push, but not with only part of his units. So it is certainly a wise idea that GeneralHavoc is kind of pulling the forces back a little bit, waiting for the rest of his troops to catch up. Moving forward, take out another Obelisk. Certainly a good position and call on the part of GeneralHavoc to maximize that opportunity. Meanwhile, we do have more squads of Necron Warriors being built, more plasma generators going down. We do have that first upgrade going down as well. A Gauss turret built at the base to help defend in case GeneralHavoc does continue to push forward here. We do have a nearly full squad. No, actually it is a full squad of Necron Warriors built here. This is going to be very deadly and dangerous for GeneralHavoc. He just simply does not have the forces to deal with this right now. He needs to fall back. Instead, he's getting stuck in with them. Those again, the problem is that they're upgraded now, and again, a full squad versus unenhanced squads of GeneralHavoc. So they're not going to be able to drop those Necron Warriors fast enough. The Necron Lord is going to disrupt them. GeneralHavoc issuing the call to retreat now. But unlike HellsGeneral, GeneralHavoc cannot teleport his units, so they're going to just get harassed by HellsGeneral's forces here. That Necron Lord trying to go for the kill on that Force Commander. We'll have to see if he can get it. He has certainly put himself at a bit of a risk here, but because of his teleportation ability, he can decide to just bail on this fight at any time he wants. So he did decide to detour there and just take out that tactical Marine squad before it could rebuild. He's also going to move in, try to do some damage to that Servitor, maybe even take out the squad of Marines. Meanwhile, the Necron Warriors are marching forward. HellsGeneral does not have the forces back at his base to repel this. If HellsGeneral pushes forward, he will have the match at this point. We'll have to see if he has the wherewithal to do that. Of course, also not a bad choice to simply move forward and secure the territory. Pushing too far forward too fast at the wrong moment can certainly cost you the game. Got another squad of scouts out, and a plasma generator almost finished. We've got a couple more squads of Marines being built, as well as an armory going down. So GeneralHavoc will be able to upgrade his units. That is definitely going to be critical. He needs to get some bionics and other war gear down on his tactical Marines if he's going to be able to actually hold back these forces of HellsGeneral. Meanwhile, back in HellsGeneral's base, not a whole lot going on in addition. See, we do see the Awakened Monolith beginning now. So HellsGeneral is teching up to Tier 2, as well as getting that Forbidden Archive down to let him upgrade his Necron Lord. 3 squads of Necron Warriors are on the field. We've still got a 75% build time for HellsGeneral. We are decapping that relic up here. And so we do have the additional critical location cap going down by GeneralHavoc. That is going to start a take and hold victory countdown, but he's going to be hard pressed to survive that long. He certainly needs to get some researches going down. Needs to get his troops upgraded, and he needs to expand them. Again, he has these squads at half capacity right now. They could be twice this size. He could have double the amount of troops out here, but he is simply not reinforcing those troops.
Awaiting orders.
There we do see the plasma pistols going down. Excellent choice, actually. Those plasma pistols cause extra damage to heavy infantry, which again is what the Necron warriors are. So those plasma pistols will help them cause more damage. But plasma pistols are only held by the force commander and sergeants. So if he has not built those sergeants, those plasma pistols are not going to do much for him. HellsGeneral is moving toward the center of the map, perhaps, looking to maybe decap that point. He has, of course, seen that notification that the take and hold victory is going. We do see the sniper rifle research completing for GeneralHavoc as well. A heavy bolter turret causing some firepower damage into those Necron warriors. Going to drop one of them, perhaps. Nope, it does escape before dying. The other squad is coming around the side, so we've got 3 full squads of Necron warriors, plus supported by the Necron Lord. This could very easily take out that bolter turret. We'll have to see if he actually pushes forward to do that. He may perhaps be waiting for more stuff to get done. His Awakened Monolith is complete, and he's getting the Greater Summoning Core down. That is going to give him access to more upgrades in his Forbidden Archive, as well as the second upgrade to his warriors. When his warriors get their second upgrade, they basically become tier 3 units at that point. They are devastatingly powerful. We will watch here. So we do have the Power Sword research going down for GeneralHavoc as well. Let's watch HellsGeneral here. HellsGeneral has queued up, looks like 2 squads of deep striking flayed ones. So there we see the Solar Pulse going down. Solar Pulse blinds, so these units cannot fire as long as they're in this space. They can move out and fire, but they cannot fire while they're in it. So that's going to force them to fall back, which GeneralHavoc realizes is the problem here, and he does so. That is going to give HellsGeneral a chance to move either a Wraith or some Scarabs in here to try to decap this point. Again, we do not see any on the way at the moment.
5 minutes until take and hold.
But he does very clearly have that space locked down at this moment. So as long as he can hold his position, he does have 5 full minutes to try to realize what he needs to do. And right here, we do see the Build of Scarabs coming down. Let's see, rather hilariously, if GeneralHavoc had some forces up here, he would have intercepted them. But they are going to work on decapping that point. Does not look like GeneralHavoc has anybody in the vicinity to stop this decap from happening. So that is going to decap, and this match is going to continue with HellsGeneral now having strong positioning in the middle. We do see a Tomb Spider being completed by HellsGeneral, as well as a couple of his other upgrades. Sorry, a couple of his LPs being upgraded. Looks like the, let's see. Oh, so we have to go down. Got another Tomb Spider being constructed. There's the first one coming out. And let's see, are we upgrading? Nope. Are not upgrading with the particle projector just yet. Let's see. GeneralHavoc has gotten some of his upgrades in to his Marines in general, getting their bionics in, moving up to take out that obelisk. HellsGeneral might try to go for it, or looks like he's going for a side attack at the moment. Perhaps going for a flank. Nope, he's pulling back. Looks like he's just going to fortify this position. So GeneralHavoc is moving in a bit here. Again, he has not reinforced any of his squads. Looks like perhaps he's going for a kill, actually. He's moving across the top of the map, going to try to come in through the top. Unfortunately, this is an LP2 now, or an upgraded obelisk, so it is going to be causing a good amount of damage to his forces. And HellsGeneral, seeing the attack on his base, sending in some of those attack Scarabs to cause some damage if they can. Tomb Spider moving in, just upgraded with his particle projector. Not actually the best choice in this particular situation. The particle projector is good against vehicles and buildings. The Tomb Spider would have actually been more powerful just using its straight up claws in this situation. So we do have one of the Tomb Spiders hanging back to help defend that point. And so all 3 of the Tomb Spiders are actually out now. So this is going to wipe out all of GeneralHavoc's forces. He's not going to be able to escape with any of this. There's simply too much firepower between all these warriors and the Tomb Spiders. So let's see what GeneralHavoc is doing to respond to this. Nothing yet. He does have enough requisition and energy to be doing stuff. Does not seem to be focusing on that at the moment, however. He is getting a missile turret upgrade going down on one of his points. He does have his Assault Marine still hanging out back here. Let's see, he's got a Chaplain coming out, rebuilding his Force Commander.
6 minutes
upgrading his heavy weapons
victory.
capacity. None of his listening posts have been upgraded, so they cannot defend or give the extra requisition that they should be able to. Meanwhile, HellsGeneral fortifying the central position, getting his other 2 Gauss turrets down in the middle of the map. So we do not see any other researches going down at the moment. Just additional obelisk upgrades. So we are at about, let's see, a little over 5 minutes left on the take and hold victory of for HellsGeneral now. So we do see another Gauss turret going down. So there we see the secondary upgrade for the Necron warriors. So you see they've now got this kind of sparkly lightning around them. So they, again, are now effectively Tier 3 units. This is a pretty lost cause for GeneralHavoc now. Even moving in with vehicles would prove difficult to take, as there are 3 Tomb Spiders, all with particle projectors, and the Gauss turret set up here. This is a very heavily fortified position. It is, again, GeneralHavoc would need a full Tier 3 army to take this position at this point, and he just simply does not have the resources or time to do that, and quite frankly doesn't seem to have the knowledge of how to upgrade his units properly to get there. We do have some of the power upgrades going down, another squad of Assault Marines coming out. Again, these squads need to be upgraded with their heavy weapons, as well as expanding their
4 minutes until take and hold
squad
victory.
member counts. Down to the 4-minute mark.
Death from above.
Got some of HellsGeneral's units kind of shifting forward a little bit here. Getting those obelisks upgraded again. The attack scarabs kind of hang around out in the back. Again, they cannot attack ground units. They are air only, but they will certainly work to take down any aircraft that GeneralHavoc might have built. Again, he does not have his vehicle bay out yet, as he has not, I believe, even upgraded to Tier 2 yet. He is moving in to try to do something here, but that's going to go poorly for him. Got more plasma generators going down for HellsGeneral. Got more flayed ones queued up as well, sitting in the bay there waiting to deploy.
3 minutes until take and hold victory.
So here the Builder Scarabs being over here could actually are actually lighting this area and could let HellsGeneral spawn his flayed ones right over here, but it does not seem like they're focusing on that at the moment. They're just kind of chilling, acting as scouts. We do see the Sacred Artifact going down for GeneralHavoc, so he apparently has hit Tier 2. He'll be able to start getting some more hero upgrades in. Pretty quiet on the map overall at the moment. The 2 are kind of avoiding general conflicts with each other. Builder Scarab just kind of running in to scout.
Under fire.
GeneralHavoc is moving forward some of his forces. We'll have to see if this is intended to be a major attack or not. Again, this attack force is nowhere near as powerful as it would need to be to take on what GeneralHavoc has down here. Even with the upgraded Gauss turrets, they're now heavy Gauss turrets. They fire much faster now. Yeah, GeneralHavoc is definitely going to lose this entire group if he does not pull them back quickly. But seeing as he's down to only a minute and 30 seconds before the end of the match. There we do see the flayed ones coming out, spawning up all around his forces. This is going to be pretty demoralizing to GeneralHavoc. He's not even going to get to significantly engage the main force down here. Those flayed ones are just going to tear him apart. HellsGeneral does look like he's moving his units up to help support. Again, not entirely needed. Those flayed ones are plenty strong enough to wipe out that entire group of Space Marines. But we do see them moving in. GeneralHavoc lamenting the zombies.
1 minute until taken hold victory.
And there, the entirety of GeneralHavoc's last-ditch attempt has been wiped out. So it is over at this point. GeneralHavoc does not have enough time to build a new unit to get out to try to decap that point, let alone survive the amount of firepower that's around it. So we are going to see this match go to HellsGeneral. Congratulations on some very good Necron play from him. It was a little bit shaky at the beginning, but he came back very strong. Well played. So that does mean that the round 3 is going to go to HellsGeneral in a 2-and-out victory. Congratulations to him for that showing. And thank you to all of the fans checking this out, watching the matches. We definitely appreciate all of the likes and subscribes to the channel. Definitely stay in touch and keep an eye on the channel to see as the new matches go up. Let's go ahead and jump out to the score screen and have the post-match breakdown. Alright, so once again, we do see HellsGeneral across the board taking the superior scores. Definitely a better showing from GeneralHavoc this time. He had a positive military value. Let's go ahead and look at the breakdowns. So units killed and lost are kind of what you'd expect based off of victory, but again, the thing that we tend to like to look at is the army size. And here we actually see that HellsGeneral did indeed have a higher army size in general. So that's probably an indication of the superior resource play. We'll see that again. We'll see that here in just a moment. Alright, so GeneralHavoc, of course, taking the requisition gathered because HellsGeneral, being Necron, did not gather any, but HellsGeneral did have a significantly higher power gathering. That said, props to GeneralHavoc for spending more than he gathered. So he was spending every last drop of requisition he could get. Again, if we... Okay, so when we jump over technology here, is probably what we're going to see some... yeah, so here we see that GeneralHavoc only ever captured 3 strategic points, as well as 2 critical locations and 2 relics. Now, the thing about this is there are many more strategic points than that on the map. It's not bad that HellsGeneral only captured that many, because again, he was building power generators, and that's all he needed to get the resources that he needs to build. Versus GeneralHavoc needs those points to build. So he just simply did not capture enough points, did not get enough resources generated in the game, and ended up doing pretty poorly because of that. Also, we see here no unit upgrades, no unit reinforcements for GeneralHavoc. He had plenty of squads built, and he had them upgraded decently, but he did not... he had plenty of researches down. Again, 12 researches from GeneralHavoc, but he did not actually upgrade any of his units with their heavy weapons, did not upgrade them with their sergeants or their other upgrades, and again, no unit reinforcements. They were just whatever raw power they were coming out, which for most units is only about half strength. So GeneralHavoc playing that match with all of his units at a severe disadvantage versus what HellsGeneral had. Once again, excellent play from HellsGeneral and the Necrons. Hopefully we'll see a little bit superior play from GeneralHavoc as he learns the ropes in the game a bit more. Congratulations one last time to HellsGeneral on taking round 3. This means that he is still undefeated in the league. He is he is one of 3 players still undefeated in the league at this point. So congratulations to him for holding on to that title. Thank you again to all of our viewers, and tune in next time for more HyperLeague shoutcasts.